Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, they and thems, he's and she's, it's and that's, ifs and whats, who's and buts. Welcome back to another video. Today, looks like the RD track crew, they've been cooking, they've been whipping up a storm. This is the newest track in the ReaperDoc track crew lineup. So the first track was RD Ranch, which was created by King MX, and this one right here is RD Pier, and it is created by Mr. Kells, who I'd also know is a big old community favourite. So he's recruiting the right people for the job, I would say. This is, well, what is self-described as something a little bit different in terms of Supercross, and we are certainly going to put that to the test today. I will say, just flying around here, that looks straight out of London. That is 100% like London flats. But look at that, is a very, very pretty environment, isn't it? Got all the boats off in the distance, got the pier. I wonder if you can actually ride on that, or if it's just an object. We will see, but who cares? It doesn't matter. This is what looks to be quite a long Supercross track, which I am a big fan of. I'll be completely honest. I feel like these days, I mean, more talking about the replicas, I don't like how short lap times are in Supercross anymore. I'd like them to be around the minute mark, but we're getting like closer and closer to like 40 seconds every year, it seems. This is a very, very different looking track by the looks of it. Not just your typical 180 rhythm, 180 rhythm, 180 rhythm. We've got two sand sections in here. I mean, this sand section over here, that looks brutal coming out of that corner. That's going to be very interesting to see how it all rides together. But like quality-wise, the textures look insane. I don't know how, but even the bows look better than when I make my bows. So I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Lighting, very, very pretty as well. And I've heard plenty of good things about this so far. So let's spin some laps, give her a go, and really put this track to the test.
For all of you passionate gamers, you can now get 20% off all G Fuel products worldwide by using code LINS at checkout. And for any of you motorheads looking for some new drip or apparel, use code MXPR_LINS15 fxrracing.eu to get 15% off. All links and codes are in the description down below. Enjoy the video and drop a cheeky little like and subscribe.
I think I might need to chill out just a little bit when I'm doing these intros, because I just realised that I've literally sat there talking for 2 minutes at the beginning of a track without actually doing anything. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'll try and shorten them in the future. Right, let's see what this is all about. And that all begins with making sure that we are going the right direction on the track, first of all. And it looks like this is a jump face I'm coming up to right here. Is it? Peak over top? It is indeed. They're very peaky. I'm not sure if it's because it's first laps of the day, but the size of them jumps, they felt very, very tall. Compared to the usual. Didn't mean to step over that, but we'll step over that. Nice. Scrub our way through here. Big old double. Yeah, I think the jumps, they feel very tall, but then they're also not too steep. So like a little bit more mellowed out, which I guess will make it quite user friendly. Is my guy strong? Everything feels huge. Right, up and over the bridge jump right here. Slow her down onto the inside. What do you call these, by the way? Where the jumps are slanted ever so slightly. Because I know they appear on tracks like Daytona, for example, but I never know what to refer to them as, because they're not just like your normal singles. They're not like, obviously moguls are just bumps dotted here, there, and everywhere. So they're not moguls at all. I'm sure there is a proper word for them, but I don't know what it is. So please do be a gem and help me out, please. I've even got some ruts in the berms as well, so it's not all samey, a little bit different here and there. Triple into a single, or what these whips like do. You almost like end up jumping into them there with that initial way the initial whoop set up. And we go triple, step on, maybe a potential to step off there, or step over. Sorry, step off, double again. More ruts in the corners. We trip. Hang on a second. If I triple there, can I jump over the face of the next jump? Oh! They fought ahead. But one more. I'll tell you, one more. I want to see what happens here, because you remember the last ReaperDoc Supercross track we done. We had the line where you stepped onto like a tunnel jump, like we've got over there. So I just want to see if there was anything a bit funky going on this one as well. But no, it seems that triple out seems to be quite a bit of a stretch. I have a feeling that it is 100% going to be doable, but not for me, not for right now. Let's just carry on riding around. The rhythms, so the spacing in between the singles, seems to be a bit larger than on the like replica tracks that we've been getting. So it ends up being a little bit easier. You have a bit more time to think about what it is that you're actually doing. Rest in peace, mate. And obviously these sand corners right here make things a little bit more difficult too. It is sand traction in there, but the way that the ruts are built, it doesn't feel like you're ever like fighting for traction. You know what I mean? It feels like you've got plenty of grip. I need to get those singles worked out. Oh, inside rut. Try and rail this, see what this is about. And then double out. And then single out. Yes, I think... Oh yeah, I think you end up singling out regardless. I don't think you actually can like clear the whole section out. Then double over this. I feel like I'm jumping into the corners a lot here. There's got to be other rhythms so that I can actually downside the jump and not end up singling into those. God. You know what? It's actually very... So obviously I'm a massive Supercross fan. Supercross is my favourite discipline to play in general. Sometimes not to race because it can be a little bit chaotic, but just to play, that is 100% quad. I'm sorry, I'm going to cut myself up. I'm 100% you can quad in that. I need to hit that a couple of times now. Oh god, you guys must hate me just turning around and doing all this stuff. Right, let's. Where do I want to enter the berm though? Is the question. So I'm gonna have to follow it all the way around. Try not to drag my bars. Oh no, that is doable. Am I on? We'll do one thing. One thing. We'll change this real quick. Give it another attempt and see if this is the secret source. I've got to still add my outdoors settings on. Let's try this. So we'll go outside here, shift into third. It is. I promise you, it is. I'll try it again next time. We'll try it again. So, what was him go? Yeah, Supercross is one of my favourite disciplines in this game. More so to doing testing by myself rather than is to actually play it with other people because it can be very chaotic. The netcode's a bit meh, and sometimes it's just luck of the draw on if you survive or not, especially on the starts. However, I think this is a lot more user/beginner friendly than the normal aerial tracks that we get. Sole reason being is just the gap in between the jumps. So the transitions between landing and takeoff on each jump in the rhythm is a lot more forgiving, it's a lot more mellow, and you've got a lot more time to think about what you're doing. So you haven't got to downside everything perfectly all the time, which I know a lot of people will be thankful for, because that does seem to be one of the biggest issues at the moment. I mean, I had a coaching lesson with someone yesterday, and we was on 250s, and the aerial tracks of 250s this year have been absolutely brutal. I've hopped on them, and you have to be pretty damn perfect and fast everywhere. And I know for a lot of the 250 class, that's not you, because you're newer to the game anyway. Like the top level boys will be on the 450s, where it's easier to get up and over these jumps regardless, as we've got so much power on the bike. But no, for the 250s, I do feel for you boys. It seems to be a little bit of a struggle at the moment. So for tracks like this, 100% probably much more in people's ballparks. I don't know how this track rides on a 450. I haven't tried it. I think in description it said it was like great on a 450, but other bikes were available. I'm just going to triple in that time. I didn't have a good run through the whoops. And we'll step on, step off, triple out into the corner. So, but even though there is a good amount of room to maneuver in, you still have to be like fairly precise in some sections. I think there's definitely multiple line opportunities here. Let me try the right-hand side through the sand. I don't think I've gone this side at all yet. Then we'll jump in. You can definitely downside these little rollers into the corner to try and carry all your momentum. Step on, step off, triple. And I just need to try and work out what rhythms we need to do in order to not single into the berms, because it's so much slower when you end up singling into corners. You have to take up so much time and slow down and make sure the bike's all level so you don't just topple over. It really is slow. So that would be my little bit of advice. If you can check up somewhere else in the rhythm and then end up downsiding smoothly into the corner, then I would 100% recommend doing so. And then can we double over here to the right, then hit a little triple, then double again, and I'm guessing we triple out of this corner right here. No, we don't. Okay, so no, you do end up doubling out rather than having to single. Come out wide. Why is that happening? I wanted to see if I could come out wide, cut down, and triple in, like hit the inside bit, but I did not expect the front end to do that. Jesus. Is there a... Oh no, it is raised ever so slightly. That explains it. Okay, that's why the front end tucked. And then step over, maybe? No, you don't want to step over, because then again you'd be singling into the turn. You want to step on and then step off. And we've got a little triple out here. Jump into the whoops. It's actually good that he's done that. It makes the whoops much, much easier, because it sets you up on top of the second whoop rather than maybe you having one closer and kicking you up and you missing it possibly. So it's actually, I think that's been done to benefit people. Try a nice little inside rut. Don't give the inside ruts too much time. I feel like that's better. Because when you go all the way around the outside, if you do even manage to triple, you're singling into the face of the Supercross jump, so you're going to have to double regardless for the smooth line. So if you can still do that double and just do it from the inside, you're saving yourself so much time just from not having to go all the way around the outside of the berm. So that's another little line to look for there. I'm aware that I've been crashing a bunch as well. Lap time at the moment is about 1:30. I don't think I've done a lap without wadding myself, so we'll see. We'll see what a lap time would be if I manage to do so. I would like to. I like trying to do these tracks as much justice as possible, but then at the same time still doing a raw impression when I'm playing them. I don't like spinning a bunch of laps beforehand and then playing on the track. I feel like it ends up being a little bit disingenuous. I can't even like fake it. I can't even try to fake it. I just have to do it raw, do it live, do it all at the beginning. I mean, I'm already 6 seconds up on my lap time right now, just from not crashing. I'm going to go outside again, cut down, triple in, and step on. Survive, yes, step off. And I want to triple out of this corner. And actually stay a little bit lower than usual, keep over jumping it. Scrub this, get on top of the whoops. Oh, tiptoe, tiptoe. And then triple into this one. And we're going to step on again, step off, and triple into the corner, which is nice because we haven't got a single there at all. Didn't land far enough on the right to be able to go into the inside, but we got the second rut, which again I feel like is just as good, just as viable. And we'll come up to the sand, jump down to here. Can I jump over this? Oh, 100%. I think if you get a little bit more practice, get your line choice down, you can definitely jump over that roller and save yourself some time. Scrubbing our way through the rhythms, we've got a 124, I think, yeah, 124.2. I don't know what times are around here. I fully expect to load up Discord later today, go into the media sections of whatever channels and see someone posting like a 1:19 or something ridiculous like that. But for right now, that feels like a pretty solid lap to bank things off. I mean, what's your guys' lap times so far around here? I'm intrigued. I would like to know. Oh, hang on, this is a different line to what I've been doing. That's a very different line. I'm not sure if that's an intended line at all, because I feel like I used a bit of a Poboso bounce to my advantage there, but it worked. Now, also kind of realising how wide this track is as well, which will lend its hand to racing a lot easier. You can race next to people rather than being right on top of everybody all the time and having to be extremely careful. So it's got that same kind of like flow and usual feel that you expect from a Supercross track, where you kind of scrub and keep yourself low through rhythms and rail the berms as hard as you can, because the berms are built in a way, especially with the ruts, you can really get the bike cranked over. Can we get to this inside again? Yes, we can. Yeah, I think that inside's much better. It might be hard to get the double out on a 250, but a 450 right now, that seems to be the move. We jump. Yeah, we could jump over that. There you go. That's exactly what I was trying to do. See how much quicker that was than having to hit that bump and slowing down. Just hit the little whoop. Compress the suspension down, try and extend the body as much as possible. Do need to get this inside right here, and then you can use the rut to jump out the corner. Oh, boys, we're crafting the hotlines. I'm telling you, we're onto something here. There's definitely some fast lines around this track that I've not yet discovered. Let's throw a fat over this bad boy, and I don't think there's any like hidden secrets or anything around here. I think it is the track is the track is the track. Let me do what I wanted to see at the very, very beginning. Let's come over here. Over in this direction. Where's the pier? It's over... Oh, actually, I have a feeling this might not have collisions at all. Oh, it might do if I can get out of the parking lot. Can I go around? Hang on. Could be onto something here. Oh, God. Oh, God, it's asphalt traction. It's asphalt. Careful. Careful. Tiptoe. 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 Gentle. Oh, brake. 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 Bonk. Bonk. Can we go down here? Go yeet. Oh, you can? It's all got collisions? Oh, boys. Oh, boys. We're off. We're experimenting. Absolute W. I'm hoping that this is going to stop me at the end of the pier, but I'm going to send it anyway and see how far we fly into the ocean. No. Okay. Okay. I thought that the railing would save me, but I guess not. Right, so I want to go over a couple of things for this, because I actually have like some good points and a point to be not critical of, but just to mention. So first of all, if I come to a stop here so the bitrate can keep up, textures absolutely stunning. The on-track decals look insane. Even for some reason, the same barrels that I use, like they look good. I'm guessing it's to do with the lighting that's been applied. The skybox, very, very pretty as well. probably won't have to change the skybox in the thumbnail, which is always nice. It saves me a little bit of extra work. I like the scenery. I like the setting that it's in, being based on a pier. I think it might be good to add like some crowds into the bleachers as well. I think that would have been a nice little extra touch. But in terms of just environment and scenery, it feels quite natural. Like it feels like a place that could exist in real life, which is always a really, really good job, well done. What I would like to mention is I saw on the post that they said they wanted to do something like different from the usual Supercross track, and the only bit that I can see being different is having the 2 sand sections. So the section to my right there where it goes around in a 180, I've seen that exist before on a Supercross track. I can't remember what year it was. It was a real one. It was in Monster Energy Supercross, because I vividly remember playing it back in my MX Simulator days. So I want to say it could have been anywhere from around 2015 to like 2017. But they had it kind of the reverse way, where you'd hit an over-under jump, downside it, and then turn to the left and hit a 270-degree sand turn and come back under it, rather than the other way around, where you come out from under it, go to the right, and then jump up and over it. So I've seen that before. It's just, I suppose the fact that it's just got 2 sand sections is the bit that makes it a little bit different. And then outside of that, I think the scaling is a lot different as well. And I generally could not tell you the last time I played a Kells Supercross track. It must be when he released Red Sand, because there's a Supercross track attached to the side of Red Sand, and I enjoyed that. And I'm enjoying the scaling of this a lot as well. And like Kells always puts out really, really good quality work. His height maps are always really good fun. And I think this might be his best texturing job today as well. Maybe second best, because he did release that snow track, and for some reason, I don't know if it's just because it's a bit different than everything else, but I find using the snow textures to be really, really impressive. But this is 100% very much up there. All round, it's a really nice flowy track. I definitely think it lends its hand to some of the newer players a bit easier, because you can double your way around the track and still be hitting somewhat big jumps, because the gap between the jumps is so large. And it's much more racer friendly because of how wide it is, and I think you could get some good races going on around here. I really do. I've got no clue how it erodes just yet. Obviously, playing this in testing, I don't get to test it out too much, because I'm pretty sure testing erode and multiplayer erode end up working completely different, even if you have it on the same setting. I have no idea why. I feel like multiplayer always gets smoothed out more rather than dug down. I'm guessing because there's little discrepancies on where riders go, like slightly left or slightly right to the rut that forms, and when you're playing Teshin, usually you'll kind of hit the same rut over and over perfectly. I'm so adamant that you can clear that. I want to go over it. It's really annoying me that I haven't got over it yet, because I feel like that could be like huge. And I want to see what you can do if you do it, and then you hit the single afterwards. I'm in the wrong gear. I'll tell you, if I was in 3rd gear, oh my god, I'm so close! I'm so close! I want to get it! Right, 3rd gear. Nope, not this lap. Oh yes, this is the one. Dribble. Clean. Up and over. Oh, downside that. So, oh my god. Oh, boys, I've discovered it. The hotlines. The hotlines! Okay, yeah, I've done it. I've done it now. I'm happy. I can sleep happy. 100%. You can yeet that downside the middle part of Super Triple, and then send the sand and actually downside it correctly. Give it a few attempts and you're good to go. Oh, I'm a happy man now. Right, so, all around, absolute W. I think he's done a very, very good job here recruiting different track creators to get this, like that little track building, I guess, called it a community going on. So, job well done. I'm interested to see who he recruits next for the next one. And that'll wrap it up for me for this video. Again, W's all around, really, really enjoyable, and I would highly recommend going to check it out. And thank you very much for watching. If you did enjoy, just a cheeky little like on the video would be nice, and subscribe to the channel if you are new. It would be very much appreciated. Have a lovely rest of the day, wherever you guys are up to. Catch you in the next video. Peace.
I'm working hard, I'm sacrificing my life, I'm sacrificing my mind, I'm sacrificing my sanity, but most importantly, I'm sacrificing my time. Boy, I feel fine, I feel like I am a king. Honestly, I can't complain, even with faith that's the size of a grain of some salt, I will still move a mountain and do what I want.